Hey guys and girls, Anthony 4x4 Adventures, day 3. No, just joking. Day 7, maybe yesterday we had a bit too much to drink. Day 8, yeah, no, I was just joking for a minute. Yeah, I was testing you, thank you. Day 8, of course, yesterday was day 7. Nobody will ever forget that one. Day 8, we're cruising from the beach back towards the homestead. We're not going back to the homestead today, but in that direction, headed back, let's say, in the homeward direction. Planning to stop in and see anything that we want to see, including a stop, whether it's to camp or just for a few hours at the river camp by the river sort of area. Supposed to be good fishing there, so we'll see. Yeah, we're talking land-based fishing. You know, for those that haven't got a boat, if you've got a boat, obviously you've got a fair advantage there. Up here, it's a good place if you've got a tinny to bring it up, whether it's on your roof. It's probably the best option because look, the tracks aren't too bad, they're pretty good, but trailers bash holes in tinnies, so trailers aren't reliable, any trailer really, but best option I think, that little tinny that goes on the roof, like your 10-foot punt, 12-foot punt, something nice and light that 1 or 2 people can handle, and your small outboard, you only need to get around slowly, fuel efficiently or whatever. Electric one these days could even be the, I wonder what electric, haven't really looked into that either, but a small electric outboard could be the go, but of course you'd have to carry a pretty heavy battery. Imagine that, and the boat wrapped in solar so that it charges the battery for you. That'd be pretty awesome. Anyway, I'll stop talking crap. We're just cruising down this track. When there's something to see, we'll show it to you on day 8. We have a bull, and he looks like he's going bush. Just on the left there, we're going to cruise past. There he is, happy days. So here we are, we just pulled in at the first river spot, AKA could be a boat ramp. Look at this drop off. Look at this fishing spot, mate. This is what I'm talking about. This is the goods. This is where you want to be, right? Not a swimming spot, unless you like being Captain Risky like me. And look at that. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Going to be a bit of activity going on here soon. Stay tuned. If these guys can't catch a fish here, I'm going to have to take the rod off and show them how it's done. And now we're talking. Let's see, eh? Let's see what that. Mate, I guarantee you. Look at this. This is beautiful, mate. I just want to get in it. How's it going there, mate? Catching anything yet? It's the way to the beach. Bit of track here where it looks like it got a bit washed away and they've cut in a new one. And obviously when it's a bit wetter there's a number of different ways down around this wet area. And this is slightly tidal, I think. Yep, but it's still wet there, and it's soft there. So it depends which way you choose to go through, lucky or not. So we just come down and had a look at Rosie Big Hole Camp. It's about half a K behind us. Just thought I'd show you, this is probably one of the nicer parts of the river. You're up pretty high, so it takes a bit of work to get down there, but nice spot. River narrows off a bit further up there where the camp is. We're going to keep cruising. So this is Rosie camp number 2. There's the river, the boat ramp. That's the sort of end of the campsites there. Bit of bush sticks, and I don't know what that tin shed is. Recently burnt. This is the roundabout at the boat ramp, and there's a nice area along there. This is just down the boat ramp. G'day. There's another sneaky little campsite up there. If it wasn't taken, you just do a bit of off-road gear here, and nice little private spot up there. But let's have a look at the river, eh? Just went out to, well, there was no sign on the map, you know, 3 points of interest. What numbers were they, Mitch? Something like 58, 59, 60. I don't know, yellow chat Billabong was meant to be the last one. But I think that was fair way back. But there was a track, a well-used track a lot of people were following. That's us there. We're following along. And it seems to come to an end around here. There's a few odd tracks and whatever you can see. ATV, right? And it looks like someone's been bogged about here. So yeah, once you come out this far onto these salt flats, that looks like maybe they set up camp here. And that looks like when they planned to leave, it wasn't happening. That was a no-go zone, right? So there you go. Yeah. We'll check that out. I mean, you know, you can walk on it. It's a bit soft, actually. Walk out, let's take a risk here, go out on a limb. Sinking in about an inch. Pretty soft underfoot. We've got an island here. This is obviously tidal over here. But it wasn't out on Lorella where those knuckleheads, Jason, he's pretty cool, Jason and Simon, bit of entertainment. And they went tearing across somewhere, you know, that was dried up like this. You know, I'm not sure, I could be wrong. But yeah, not a bad spot to camp out here, but the tide's out at the moment. Don't go too far, mate, because I can see what's going to happen. Yeah, there's some big, what are these, camels or something? What do you reckon? Does it look like a camel? Anyway.
No, but they're everywhere.
They're everywhere? Okay. Probably cattle as well, whatever. I'm not looking too hard. Anyway, that's far enough for us because as you can see, we're all over there now. All the boys have come out. Just thought we'd come for a look-see, but, you know, you could, you know, time of day, whatever. Anyway, we'll see what else we fit into today. Bit of action over there. Anyway, I reckon somewhere here. That looks like ATVs have gone through there. And this looks like the terrain where they were pulling back towards. But anyway, I have to watch that video again. Looks familiar. Very familiar. I must say this has been a real bull dust of a driver's day. A lot of driving today. Driving around, looking here, looking there. Everywhere you look, some more bull dust. Here, bull dust there, bull dust. Everywhere, some more bull dust. And I think, to be quite honest, everyone's getting sick of the bull dust. So Lorella is full of bull dust in June. Hope you like the dust. It's really fine stuff, gets through everything. You can find it on some tracks that can get you bogged if you watched our other videos. So we're going to take a bit of a, better just tell them which way we're going around the ride here. Right, Mitch, so where do we just go up to? Yellow chat? You tell me.
Billabong.
Yep. Brolga.
Brolga, Billabong.
Yeah. Something else, there was 3 places, wasn't there? Anyway, and then continue along the track to the salt flats, get yourself bogged.
Whistling Duck, Billabong.
Whistling Duck, Billabong, there you go. So we went and had a look at those. So we're headed back. We've got some of the guys happy to head back to the homestead because at least it's basically dust free there. It's not dust free, but it's normal dust instead of crazy dust. We've got this camp. What's this camp up here called, Mitch? It's not bad, Roger. It's not bad. It's a nice spot on the river. But again, you're just going to be sitting on the side of the river getting dusted out. Depends, you know, if you got a rod and you're into fishing or you got a boat and you're going to be out there. Here we go, more bull dust. Like bull dust hole here. Should give you a view in the rear view mirror. Yeah, max the fan out on fresh on the bull dust so the bull dust doesn't come backwards through you in behind your rear bumper bar where the air goes out. Quite a long stretch here. Absolute bull dust city. Doesn't look like much, does it? I can tell you. In the rear, it's like talcum powder. It's really fine. It's just smokescreen material. Absolutely ridiculous how blinding it is. So yeah, I haven't really experienced bull dust, anything quite like it. Obviously, I need to get out more maybe. Anyway, so we haven't worked out what we're doing yet. But what day is this, Mitch? What are we up to? It's day 8. Is this day 8? Yeah.
Day 8.
Here he goes, he's carrying on, Bull Dust City again. Yeah. That's it. Anyway, you probably think we're crazy, but we've been driving around all day. We've been here, we've been there, we had a look at this, we had a look at that. And now we're heading back to our favourite camp, back at the homestead apparently. So there you go. So that's what is it, day 8? That concludes day 8. Back to the homestead. Whatever we saw is what we saw. Whatever, yeah. And tomorrow we're gonna have a pretty we'll see what happens. It'll be a pretty relaxing day. A few local stops to have a look at. So yeah, hopefully we get some videos that have got a bit more information, but that pretty much covers it. We're about done at Lorella, you know. Personally, I'll probably give a review tomorrow in a final video, but not good spot, don't get me wrong, good spot, but when you've been better places, it's kind of like, yeah, it's all right, you know. If I did it again, I'll spend a few days in here on the way past sort of thing, but certainly, you know, each time you go somewhere again, it's kind of like, I don't know, everyone's different. If you love it, then you love it. If you know, I'm like, yeah, it's all right, but you know, passing by next time, a few nights and that's it. So catching the next video.